Yo, what's up guys? Big Country here, back at it again with another army comp video. This is the same army comp that I've been using, but ultimately with this video, I want to show you guys just how strong this army still is in Legends League. I haven't really shown that. I showed it in War in a previous video that did really well, and you guys want to see more of it. So I'm going to hop into Legends, show you guys just how strong this attack still is. I know a lot of you guys were using the event troops all month. A lot of people are washed, and they need a strong army to use in Legends and push. So this is the one that you want to use. I'm going to hop into Legends and just kind of talk through what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing, just so you guys get a better understanding of how to use this attack. So yeah, I'm just going to hop in and show you guys some Legends hits with this this army. All right, I've been seeing some really weird bases in Legends, but it's not really a big deal. So you want to start this off by placing your RC down where you think you can get a good funnel. So I'm not going to place it here because there's an Invis tower. She's just going to walk all the way over here. I'm not going to place it here because there's not a lot of value there, and you can't really get a good funnel. But here, I can get this entire side. I can get 2 Expos, and I can get a multi-cannon. So that's why I'm going to go with this side. When that top number, ending number, hits 6, that's when you place down the Invis, and then the Fox is going to turn her Invis whenever the ending number is a 0. So at the top, it's a 6, place down the Invis, and then just wait until the next 6 happens because she'll go Invis again with the Fox. But she'll take out this entire side, basically. And that's exactly what I'm looking for, trying to get this funnel. And I take into account, like, really the location I'm trying to funnel with my RC. You kind of backwards think about it a little bit. Like, I know I can funnel this side, and I know like where I'm going to enter my main army at. So that's kind of where you want to funnel your RC, if that makes sense. So here, I'm going to leave the town hall for the backside because why the heck would you enter in from that end? But I'm going to go arrow. I'm going to take out the Invis, but it'll probably go back up at the end. But funnel with the siege barracks and the queen, and then I'm going to go main army right here. Seeing if it goes into the core would be pretty nice, but it's kind of hard to see if it will. I'm going to freeze that just to keep those Valks alive and get an even better funnel. They should take out that multi-archer, and then everything will just go into this core, hopefully. Yeah, perfect. And then I place my headhunters down because when I activate the warden, they will also go invincible. And they usually walk across the base and they'll go kill a hero or 2, honestly. It's either hit or miss with them, but so everything's in the core right now. They're gonna go north because that's where the closest defenses are. I'm gonna pre-place a rage right there. And then these super barbs are just for cleanup around the outside. And just like kind of funnel the army as it's moving through the base. You don't want to waste all of them in the beginning. And then I'm not even going to really need this overgrowth. I'm going to use it, just why not? King will work its way over here. The Royal Champion will make its way over there as well. But yeah, I still have my King ability, I still have my RC ability. This is going to go Invis, but it doesn't matter. I mean, time might be an issue, but gotta find out. Activate that King. Yeah, we got this. Don't even need to activate the RC. I'll hop into another one and hopefully we get a better looking base to show you guys Legends hit. I'm probably not gonna put all 8 of my Legends attacks into this video just because it'll be so long. But I'll pick out the top 4 or 5 attacks today with this strategy in Legends. Just that's that best fit. Explaining it well. Okay, so with this base, I'm actually going to place my RC over here because I want to get that that monolith. Because if I get that down, it seems like everything else is just going to kind of set up for a good funnel. Because if this entire side is down, I can just work my way all around to this side. Maybe overgrowth that backside as well. But I'll get this monolith down, place those Invis, RC's actually gonna go walk out of it, but that's fine. And I'm gonna recall her on this 6, just so I have that fox alive. But I'm gonna use some super barbs to kind of create this funnel. I'm gonna place my main army first, because if I place everything down there, there's not a lot of value with the queen. I'm actually gonna place the queen and the siege barracks all the way over here on this side, because that like little wall compartment's kind of messing things up. But everything's working its way in. A couple headhunters for those heroes right there. And then when it looks like my root riders are like really, really low, that's usually whenever I activate the ability. I'm gonna place that poison down next to Clan Castle, because it's gonna get all of those troops, slow down the ice golems. And then I still have this overgrowth, but my warden heal is still going, so I'm not gonna use it yet. I have this freeze to just get that multi and the expo off, but I'm gonna use this here because I'm gonna get the multi-archer, the inferno, and the expo in that. Activate the king just to open everything up for the army. Don't really need to, but it just helps everything move through the base. And use these wizards to clean up the outside. I forgot to place the loons there, but the loons are there to, as you're going through, they protect the healers, but I forgot to place them down. I was talking too much. Activate my RC, because why not? Everything's basically still alive. And that base is crushed. I'll hop into a couple more and kind of talk through them and show you guys. All right, I guess this is a better base, a double rage base. A lot of people are using the concept of a double rage bases, but here I can either RC here or I can RC here. And realistically, I'm like thinking about, okay, my siege barracks and my queen, which side are they going to be better on? They're going to be better on this side because there's not a lot of walls, and everything can kind of move through the base better. So I'm going to RC here, take out this corner, and then go in through one of these rage compartment sides. Overgrowth that back side of rage compartment whenever everything goes through. But that's kind of like the thing I'm thinking about when I'm placing my my RC is like, which side is my siege barracks and queen going to get more value on? Like based on where I want to, like enter the base. And I want to enter through one of the rage compartment sides. Missed my Invis there, that was bad, but she's going to take a lot of damage. I activated the rage there, which is good. But so this archer that I have in the army is for reeling out the CC. So place that down, poison, siege barracks, and the queen here. Queen will take out the inferno drag there and the super drag, and I'll start everything up here as that's going on at the same time. You don't want to be too slow about it, but queen will create a pretty good funnel here, hopefully, if she gets that Tesla down so everything doesn't go outside. Rage everything up, and then warden, because everything's going to go into the core of this base. Didn't place my headhunters down, once again talking too much, but be prepared to overgrowth. So you can like place your overgrowth down, but don't pick up your finger whenever you're like, if there's like a spell on it or something, because you can release your finger, and as soon as you release it, it's going to go off. So that's usually what I do with rage compartments. I'm just looking for that rage to go off and like do that little animation that it does. I'm going to save my king here, just like until he goes into this the rage compartment. I might not even need to use it, but I'll activate my RC. I'll just activate my king just to get all that down. But yeah, that's that on a double rage base. I'll do one more and see if I find a better base. All right, last one. Finally found a base that's like really, really common right now in Legends. It's either this style or it's the one with the two rage compartments. But honestly, poison are probably more annoying for me than rage compartments. But they just slow everything down. Here I'm going to place my RC. I want to take down one of these single target infernos just because they do so much damage. Place her down. I'm gonna make this Invis because I want her to get this single target inferno. Because without it, you don't create a funnel whatsoever. Everything's just going to get fried as they go, through one of these poison like poison compartments. But all you need to do with these kinds of bases is just get that single target Inferno down. It's the most important thing, so you can create that funnel. Because I want to enter in through this poison compartment, and then like place my Siege Barracks and Queen all the way over here by this the Dark Elixir. Gonna recall her. I still have the Fox, which is good. I'm gonna place my Siege Barracks and Queen over here. I'm thinking about adding a wall breaker into this strategy, just because, you know, to get those island target Infernos or single target Infernos, but it's very rare that I actually see a base like this season, I guess. But here I'm going to rage everything up. Everything's just getting so slowed down. Queen's gonna die to that single target, of course, but should still be able to make my way through this base. That poison's gonna pop. Nope. Okay. So everything's gonna go through here. I'm gonna overgrowth this like very early because I don't want everything going that way. This is not good for the army. That poison will slow everything down. I'm gonna place my barbarians over here just so that's all cleaned up. I don't want to time fail with all those buildings over there. And they should clean up the outside of this base right here as everything moves its way through. Hoping my king goes right. That'd be awesome. Doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Got the poison to pop, which is good. And then I don't want to use my RC ability unless I have to here, which would be really, really nice. Fox is going to keep her invis. I'll use her now, just so when that king gets around, I can activate the ability and get this entire compartment down. But this is looking pretty fine, I think. We have that single target still. I really do think I might add a super wall breaker into this attack, just because getting a compartment like that is so annoying. I'm gonna activate the king. I might time fail this, just solely based on the fact that single target's gonna be there. Unless my warden clutches up and doesn't decide to hit a wall. He's actually being smart for once, wow. He'll get that single target and then, all right, 3-star, we're good. All right, there's 4 attacks right there in Legends on this account. I'll do the other 4, but I just want to show you guys different styles of bases. I thought we got a pretty good, differentiation of the bases that we saw. But hopefully this video gave you guys a better understanding of like my thought process behind this attack strategy. And with this upcoming Clan War League, I want you guys to practice, use this attack strategy in Clan War. Let me know how it does. Use it in Legends. If you guys have any questions about the army, just drop them below in the comments. But just make sure to subscribe, like the video, and stay tuned for a Clan War League series in Champ 1. Starting probably tomorrow, I'll be recording my attacks on all 4 of my accounts in Champ 1 throughout the 7 days, and just kind of update you guys through what it's looking like and who we're attacking. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.